In the shadowy realms of the dark web in 2012, a young college student named Jimmy Zhong stumbled upon a glitch in the infamous Silk Road, a digital marketplace for all things illegal. It was the digital underworld, a place where anonymity was prized, and transactions were shrouded in mystery. Zhong, a 22-year-old with an uncanny knack for computers, seized the opportunity presented by a flaw in the Silk Road's intricate web. The glitch was like a hidden door, and Zhong, armed with his tech prowess, pushed it open. The Silk Road, a hub for contraband, from drugs to firearms, had unwittingly allowed Zhong to double-dip into its digital coffers. With a few clicks, he withdrew 50,000 bitcoins, a haul initially valued at a modest $600,000. Little did he know that this seemingly victimless heist would evolve into a billion-dollar saga, marking the beginning of an unprecedented game of cat and mouse in the world of cryptocurrency. In the early days, Bitcoin's allure lay in its perceived anonymity. The Silk Road, operating on the dark web, seemed like the perfect haven for those seeking to engage in illicit transactions without leaving a trace. Zhong, emboldened by his success, reveled in his newfound wealth. He mined Bitcoin in 2009 when it was a mere digital curiosity, but as its value skyrocketed, he found himself sitting on a digital fortune. Zhong, previously bullied and marginalized, transformed into a college kid with a suitcase full of cash, dreaming of impressing others with his newfound wealth. According to court documents, Zhong's aspirations reached extravagant heights. He had a Lamborghini, a lake house in Georgia, and indulged in parties on yachts and private jets. Yet, most of his fortune remained untouched, preserved like a digital dragon guarding a hoard of treasure. The allure of crypto crime lay not only in the act, but in the challenge of spending the stolen loot without leaving a trace. The first tremors in Zhong's seemingly perfect crime emerged in 2014 when experts mapped out Mt. Gox, the most popular Bitcoin exchange at the time. The exchange's collapse revealed missing Bitcoins, marking a turning point in cryptocurrency investigations. Jonathan Levin, an economist, and Michael Groninger, a blockchain expert, embarked on a mission to unravel the mysteries of Mt. Gox. They spent 3 months dissecting the exchange's transactions, revealing the potential to de-anonymize parts of the Bitcoin blockchain. This revelation set the stage for a new era in cryptocurrency investigations. The blockchain, often considered a fortress of anonymity, showed its vulnerabilities. Every Bitcoin transaction, though disguised by a series of numbers and letters, left a trace on the public ledger. The anonymity was akin to sitting in a surveillance room watching phone calls but lacking a phone book to identify the callers. As the years passed, Zhong's fortune ballooned along with Bitcoin's value. By 2020, his digital wealth surpassed $1 billion. The dark web, once a sanctuary for those seeking anonymity, began to face unprecedented scrutiny. Law enforcement agencies, fueled by the successes of Levin and Groninger, realized that they could trace the flow of money through the blockchain and sometimes connect those transactions to real-world identities. Zhong, living his high-rolling lifestyle, remained oblivious to the encroaching storm. The turning point came when he attempted to obfuscate his digital footprints by using mixers, services that blend transactions to make them harder to trace. Unbeknownst to Zhong, federal investigators were hot on his trail, having caught wind of the missing Silk Road Bitcoins in 2019. The investigation gained momentum in 2020 when a cyber investigator working for the IRS spotted some of the stolen Bitcoins landing in a wallet at a Bitcoin exchange. The exchange, now playing a pivotal role in the unfolding drama, handed investigators a crucial clue: Zhong's IP address. The once faceless figure in the digital abyss now had a name. The anonymity that had shielded Zhong was cracking, and the hunt for the enigmatic thief was intensifying. In a coordinated effort, investigators obtained a search warrant, and on a brisk November morning in 2021, IRS agents descended upon Zhong's lakeside mansion in Georgia. The very mansion that had witnessed lavish parties and harbored the secrets of a digital empire now became the stage for a real-world reckoning. The search was meticulous, a careful dance through the opulent residence. Agents uncovered hidden stashes of cash and stumbled upon a bathroom where a seemingly innocuous Cheetos-flavored popcorn tin held an unexpected secret, an encrypted computer motherboard. Beneath the blanket within the tin lay the digital keys to Zhong's Bitcoin wallets. The revelations were staggering. Zhong, the elusive digital maestro, had hidden his access to a multi-billion-dollar fortune in a bathroom. The investigators, armed with newfound knowledge, began the arduous process of decoding the passcodes. It was a race against time, a cryptographic puzzle that could either cement Zhong's legacy as a mastermind or seal his fate as a fallen king. As the digital keys unveiled the contents of Zhong's hidden wallets, the true extent of his crypto empire came to light. The recovered amount was not a mere continuation of the original heist's $600,000. It was a staggering $3.4 billion. The bitcoins, once thought to be elusive digital entities, were now tangible, seized by law enforcement in a popcorn tin in a Georgia bathroom. Zhong, stripped of his digital veil, faced the consequences of his actions. The once mighty Silk Road thief, who had navigated the dark web's intricate web of anonymity, was now exposed in the glaring light of justice. In a courtroom, Zhong pleaded guilty to wire fraud, acknowledging the unraveling of his once undetectable scheme. His sentence, a year and a day in prison, marked the end of a digital era. The enigma that was Jimmy Zhong, a college kid turned crypto kingpin, had fallen. The billion-dollar heist, a tale of digital intrigue and real-world consequences, showcased the evolving landscape of cryptocurrency investigations. The story of Zhong's rise and fall encapsulates the paradigm shift in the perception of cryptocurrency. No longer just a tool for the anonymous, the blockchain has become a double-edged sword, revealing both the potential for secrecy and the vulnerability to scrutiny. As law enforcement agencies continue to refine their techniques, the once perceived fortress of crypto crime becomes a treacherous landscape for those who dare to exploit it. The saga doesn't end with Zhong's conviction. It echoes through the corridors of law enforcement agencies and reverberates in the minds of those who tread the digital frontier. Local law enforcement, inspired by the successes of federal agencies, joins the pursuit. The tools that cracked the case of Jimmy Zhong become the arsenal of a new breed of cybercrime investigators. Erin West, a prosecutor in Santa Clara, emerges as a local hero in the fight against crypto crime. She evangelizes the technique of tracing stolen money, navigating the labyrinthine path from the crime scene to a Bitcoin exchange, and compelling the freezing of funds. In 2022 alone, West recovers $2 million, a testament to the newfound power of local law enforcement in the realm of cybercrime. The techniques that unveiled Zhong's hidden empire become the playbook for investigators worldwide. The cryptocurrency landscape, once perceived as a wild west of anonymity, transforms into a battleground where every transaction leaves a mark. The blockchain, once a mysterious ledger of encrypted transactions, becomes a digital witness, testifying against those who believed they could operate with impunity. As the net tightens around crypto criminals, the consequences of engaging in cybercrime become more than just legal penalties. It becomes a financial risk, a game of chance where the odds are increasingly stacked against those who seek to exploit the vulnerabilities of the digital realm. The narrative of Jimmy Zhong, from the clandestine corridors of the dark web to the halls of justice, serves as a cautionary tale for those who believe they can navigate the digital frontier without consequence. In the aftermath of Zhong's downfall, the digital landscape undergoes a transformation. The once anonymous transactions now bear the weight of accountability. The crypto exchanges, once perceived as sanctuaries for the faceless, become gatekeepers collaborating with law enforcement. The billion-dollar heist that captured the imagination of the dark web becomes a turning point in the evolution of cryptocurrency investigations. The story of Jimmy Zhong, a college kid turned crypto kingpin, is not just a tale of crime and punishment. It's a narrative of adaptation and revelation. As the world grapples with the complexities of the digital age, the line between the virtual and the real blurs. The popcorn tin in Zhong's bathroom becomes a symbol of the tangible consequences of digital actions, a reminder that even in the age of encryption and anonymity, the real world still holds the keys to justice. In the annals of cybercrime, the tale of Jimmy Zhong stands as a landmark, a cautionary beacon in the evolving landscape of cryptocurrency. As law enforcement continues to refine its techniques and the digital frontier undergoes unprecedented scrutiny, the legacy of Zhong's billion-dollar heist becomes a testament to the inexorable march of justice in the age of the blockchain.